the workers who work for like the Amazon in Seattle.
You're right. Are they the workers in like the trucks? Are they loading?
No. These are like the ones that are working at the business offices.
So these are like office people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the jobs that we'd be going after.
Okay.
And what was going on with them is there was a lot of high pressure scenarios there. And like what I mean by that is when you're hired at Amazon, they were telling them this is the rules you have to stick to. And they're very, very strict. They'll cut you out if you look like you have other priorities. A lot of their employees are younger, want those 80 hours a week ridiculousness. And they even started a program where you can criticize or compliment your fellow coworkers. And what's wrong about it is once you start getting criticism piled up on you, they'll cut you out. They'll literally fire you.
Wait, so it's like some kind of suggestion box deal? You could secretly complain to management?
Yeah, but like the lowest person always usually gets cut out. So it's a very high pressure scenario where you're like, if I screw up, everyone's going to gang up on me and fire me. Or even there was cases where this woman had a child and she had to leave. And basically because she wasn't able to work these 80 hours a week, they basically told her, you're not working enough hours. Told her she had to find a new job. Or someone, I think their father was sick and they were kind of like depressed about it. And Amazon just fired them.
And is this all coming from, you just said it was in Seattle? So is this all, or is this...
Yes, this is their head office kind of.
So this is their head office.
Yeah, this is not the factory workers. These are the business people.
I mean, but I'm sure the truck loaders are also not treated.
Oh no, not saying that they got treated better or anything, but like Amazon's really known for what they do in this cycle. Is kind of like they recycle. They keep on pushing in and pushing out employees because they have thousands of people lining up to get their jobs at Amazon because, especially for their white collar workers, they get paid enormous amounts of money. They get paid a lot of money. So they will hire you when you're young, put you out as soon as you look like you have priorities. Like, you have a family now, or let's say you actually have a proper house. Well, you're not young anymore. So your priority is not just work. It's about other things. They'll cut you out. And through that method, they retain the workers that are able to hold the pressure, There's some people that are able to work with pressure, high pressure, where it's like they're always on the go. They always have to be on. They always have to be on the job, getting their work done all the time. And then there are those that crack down on the pressure. A lot of the people that kind of just like get into that slump where they're depressed, just like our friend, and just give up.
Well, the thing that you said that resonated to me the most was about how the employees can complain about the other employees.
Yeah.
That must create such a horrible work environment.
Yeah.
Because you think about how in most work areas you kind of have, coworkers are friends, and then they you all share a general dislike for management.
Right.
That they've just completely changed it. So now it must just be incredibly unfriendly to come to work every day.
Oh yeah. I mean, not to say that they don't have friends there, but it's like,
you have to be fake.
You do. You can't be honest because if you're honest and someone doesn't like that about you, they'll just spread it around and say, okay, let's cut this guy out. And they'll do that. And the people with the best reviews get promoted. So they'll enormously praise one person, get them that job. And then if they don't like you, they'll cut you out. We're literally like high school popularity contests.
That's insane how some of these big modern businesses have developed their work culture.
It's completely different from Facebook or all the Silicon Valley companies. You see them with their bright colors and the yoga rooms and them on scooters going around. And it was also weird too at the Silicon Valley and electronic businesses and stuff too. They don't call them business buildings or anything like. They call them like campus.
They call them, all right.
Yeah, they call them like Amazon campus. It's weird.
Who's calling them that? The executives?
The article was called like, Amazon's building a new campus and everything. Or they call it the Apple campus.
Oh, come on.
Isn't that weird?
It's too much. It's a business. It's a place of work. It's not a campus. All right. I get it.
Isn't that weird?
I get it.
Like, they said that they were building, we're building like a 33-story campus or some craziness like that.
I mean, if it increases worker productivity, I suppose. I mean, I guess they're not doing it for no reason.
Right. And I mean, I guess it works out for Amazon because they're were they the first $1 trillion company, or they were one of the? Well, it's just Apple and Amazon. I think they were the fastest growing.
Yeah, Apple's number one.
Yeah, and looking at it this way, I was also reading about Jeff Bezos, and I mean his ex-wife, because she divorced him. She's the 4th richest woman in the world.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Like, what? This guy has that much money where she can just divorce with him and just be the 4th richest woman in the world. Like, that is nuts.
Yeah.
How does that even happen? Especially considering that, like, what is it, the technicality that Amazon never makes a profit or something?
They're not making a profit?
Yeah, there's like something like they never ever make a profit. Like, they're just because, like,
they're just spending a lot on, like, research and development.
They could definitely make a profit, but they choose not to make a profit because all the money that would be profit, they just reinvest it into the company to make it more profitable.
Right, and that's why their share value, like, they're not making a profit, but that's why that the investors' value of their shares just keeps increasing, right?
Yeah,
because of the expectations that eventually all these things that they're developing are going to be worth something.
Yeah, it's ridiculous the amount of things they're invested in. What, they own Whole Foods now?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Jeff Bezos also owns Wall Street Journal, or one of those big news companies. They're putting out drones now to like fly shipments. That's crazy. I think they have like the record where it's like in New York, someone ordered, like, what was it? It was like a Frozen, from the movie Frozen, like, was it like a doll from it? And this woman could not find it anywhere in New York. She bought it from Amazon and got it within 23 minutes.
Wow.
How was that even possible? That's beyond me.
Me personally, I'm an Amazon Prime member.
Really? Yeah, my family has it too. We have Prime TV.
You have to. You want to get things in 24 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazon's a crazy company. And I mean, maybe that's due to how much pressure they put on their employees, where they're able to retain the hardest working employees. I mean, what is it? I think I saw like their employee turnover rate is like a year.
So what?
90% of their companies 90% of their employees literally get hired and leave within a year.
Yeah.
Like,
I believe it.
They don't follow the rules that a typical business would. It's because, like, there are thousands of people lining up to get jobs at, like, honestly, I would see the paycheck and be like, okay, I'm joining them. Yeah,
I see advertisements all the time for loading their trucks in their warehouses.
Yeah, not even that though, but like the white collar jobs, even if it's a high stressful place, I think I think I would want to be there. Like, I'd be fine there.
Just have it on your resume.
And this is what my business ethics teacher said. As soon as you leave college, get the biggest, largest firm on your resume. Because once you get that and you leave, that's just a name that sticks around with you forever. Amazon's one of those